So the other day, I stumbled across a LinkedIn post from a respected computer science professor who argued that AI is hugely overhyped. His reasoning is that training AI consumes a massive amount of energy compared to our own brains, which apparently runs on just 20 watts, about the same as a dim light bulb. While this may be true, I think he missed something important. Yes, our brains are energy efficient, but mastering a skill takes us years. On the other hand, once an AI system has learned something, it can replicate that knowledge instantly and infinitely. You've probably seen counter-narratives too, like Goldman Sachs predicting up to 300 million jobs worldwide could be significantly reshaped by AI. The goal here isn't to scare you, but let's be honest, change is coming and it's happening fast. The thing that really matters though is how we respond. The key isn't competing against AI, but learning to work with it. So first, let's talk about mindset. Instead of viewing AI as something to be anxious about, think of it as an opportunity to adapt and evolve. Focus on leverage rather than just hard work. Tools that amplify your efforts have always been game-changing, from the typewriter to the modern-day smartphone. So try to keep learning regularly, because in an AI era, the most successful people are those who stay curious and adaptable. Now, there's a lot of hype about certain trendy skills, but let's talk about the skills that genuinely last, regardless of technology trends. Communication is one of the top ones. How clearly you write, speak, and listen, these are fundamental skills that will always matter. They help you build trust and genuinely connect with people. Sales and marketing too, which is downstream from this, will never become obsolete. These skills fundamentally are about understanding people, what motivates them, what they care about, and how to engage effectively. Then there's things like public speaking and writing clearly, and even basic grammar and spelling. It kind of sounds boring and mundane, but these are precisely the kind of skills that maintain your credibility in a professional context. You might be thinking that, why learn spelling and grammar when we have modern-day spell checkers and things like Grammarly? But the truth is that if there is a gap on your in-person skills versus the ones that you're able to mask over the internet, this will eventually always come back to bite you. Reading and writing skills aren't going anywhere. If you're good at clearly expressing yourself, you'll get much better outcomes when you interact with not only people, but also the AI tools. A simple daily habit of reading a bit without relying on digital shortcuts keeps your mind sharp and ready. Critical thinking is also crucial. AI might sound confident, but it's not always accurate. So make a habit to double check and challenge what the AI tells you. Ask it to critique its own answers. That way you keep your reasoning skills sharp. And it also obviously helps you spot when AI systems can hallucinate. Numeracy and financial literacy also might not be the most flashy thing, but trust me, they're invaluable, especially in an unpredictable economy. Keeping track of your spending, budgeting effectively, and understanding basic finances will always serve you well. There will be plenty of economic opportunities over the next few years, but also for many, there will be uncertainty and rocky patches. Understanding and managing money well helps stabilize you through these times. Speaking the language of AI is now essential. Start simple. Tools like ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, or Gemini can become incredibly useful everyday assistants. If you need something more powerful, a paid subscription to one or more of these platforms unlocks even more features and often more powerful models too. For coders out there, using AI tools like Cursor or Windsurf can multiply your productivity. It's still important though to not rely on AI generated code completely. They can do many things very well and increasingly are getting better, and they can speed up your output overall. But if you stop coding yourself, you'll fundamentally become a worse coder and your overall results will decline. Creatives aren't left out either. AI tools like Runway or VO2 for video, Midjourney and ChatGPT for images, or 11 Labs for audio can boost your creativity, letting you test ideas quickly and improve your output. To make sure you're not falling behind, start integrating AI into your workflow now. Identify repetitive tasks and try to automate them, freeing yourself up for more meaningful work. Regularly reflect on your own skills and strengths to identify the irreplaceable human aspect, like building trust or making nuanced decisions. Set aside regular practice sessions with AI tools, daily tasks where you can create something new or refine your work. Equally important, make sure to occasionally practice without AI to keep your foundational skills sharp. If you want to do more than just survive, if you're looking to thrive, then start building things with AI. You can quickly launch small projects using the common APIs and no-code platforms. Full stack coding skills still matter though, as you'll always need to debug, test, and optimize whatever you build. But certainly you can get a big head start by integrating many of these tools. Creatives can use AI to rapidly prototype ideas, but remember, building and owning your audience, like starting a newsletter, podcast, or YouTube channel, still revolves around essential skills. Creating content may get easier, but getting people's attention is also becoming harder. I suspect over time, there will be a stronger divide between the productive and the consumers. People building things will be able to do so faster and more effectively than ever before, but at the same time, people will have to wrestle with more distractions, product choices, and media than we can possibly imagine. So one of the main things is to try and form future-proof habits. Regularly produce something tangible, even if it's small. It could be a short blog, a mini app, or creative work. Every few months, reassess your skills, drop the outdated, double down on your strengths, and stay curious about what's emerging. Of course, on this channel, I aim to make content every now and then on AI and some of the latest trends and things that you should try to keep up to date with, so feel free to subscribe if you are interested in the topic of AI overall. Remember though, thriving in an AI era isn't about beating machines, it's about using them thoughtfully alongside your human strengths. So let me know in the comments which are the timeless skills that you're prioritizing, and if you enjoyed this content, I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.